Hi everyone. Okay, I looked fine 2 seconds ago. There's like something rustling in the woods over there and I'm low-key kind of scared. Welcome back to another moving vlog. I know we're not technically moving, but we're moving rooms and it's a big step for me, so we're getting back into it. But this is gonna be more just like vlogging in general. I made a big oopsie, and to me it's not necessarily an oopsie. To many of you it might not necessarily be an oopsie, but I just bought a dog and I don't have her yet, and I'm not gonna have her until next month, and I am so excited. I have never been this impatient in my entire life. Okay, let me tell you, it's April 16th. I bought her April 7th, and it's April 16th, and I have to wait until May 8th to get her, okay? And I am feeling so impatient about this. This is the dog I've wanted all of my life, and I'm just, first of all, why did I do this when I was moving rooms and we have so much going on? Second of all, I'm like, all my money is going to getting furniture for my room and now this dog. I thought I was gonna have a hard time like just getting stuff for my room, and now I'm having to buy stuff for a dog. I've never had my own dog before. I don't, like, what am I even doing? So we're roping these in together because this is this week's vlog. So let me just tell you what's been going on. So we are basically, I thought that we as a collective, as my family, we thought that the basement would be done by now, and it is not. Like, I was assuming like April 1st I could go in and it would be completely done, and that's not happened, and obviously it's April 16th. I am hoping and praying that it is done before I get my dog, because I don't want her to have to feel like nervous and scared, because like there's gonna be a lot going on. But I have a feeling it's not gonna be done by May 8th. So unless these next crew just work like in super speed mode, then I really don't think so. But I've been making a game plan. So, and Notion, I don't know if anybody uses Notion, but I love Notion. I have like lists of everything I need to buy for my room. I just have a list of everything, and I'm nowhere close to being done of buying everything I need. And I just really was going into it wanting to have everything that I wanted immediately, so when I moved down there I just had everything and I didn't have to buy anything else. But that's not gonna happen, especially with me getting a dog. I have to have everything I need for her, which is completely fine. I'm so excited. It's not necessarily putting me out. I'm going to love this dog with everything I have, but it is setting my room back a little bit because I'm not going to be able to get everything I wanted in the time that I wanted, but it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. So let me just tell you what I do have. So I have my entertainment center. I'm getting that from my sister. She had an apartment and now she's moving home because she's getting married next year, and then they're gonna live somewhere, so she's moving back home for right now. I bought my nightstands and they did come yesterday, and then I have all my bookshelves. So far, if I end up, I have over 350 bookshelves, not bookshelves, books. So I don't know how many bookshelves I'm gonna need to store them, because I've not actually seen the bookshelves in person put up. I got the Nathan James ones. I'll put them on the screen so you can see them. I absolutely love them. I've seen so many people have them, and I think that they're so pretty, but I've not actually seen them myself, so I don't know how many books they're actually gonna hold. So I'm like fully prepared to have to buy more of the same ones to like put next to the other ones, but I don't know exactly how that's gonna look. So I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room in my room for more bookshelves, but we do have a ton of places around the basement to put bookshelves if I need to have more. Moving forward, a wall bookshelf for above my reading chair, which I also don't have, so I have to get both of those. But I know the reading chair I'm getting, I don't know the wall bookshelf. I don't have a floor lamp, and I don't know what I like. We went looking at Lowe's, and I really did not see any that I liked, but I need to go on Pinterest and look at some. I'll put some on the screen if I find any I like. If I don't, then. And I need a mirror, like a tall mirror. I've never had one before, and I want one so bad. I want to be one of those girlies. And I also need to get a cat tree because, again, my sister's moving home. She brought her like little cat tree thing. It's not necessarily a cat tree. It's just kind of like a little like scratching thing. And my cat absolutely loves it. I have 2 cats. She has 1 cat, and her cat is living back at home now. But my cat is absolutely loving it, and I feel bad that I never got her one. I didn't have anywhere to put it anyway, but now I will. So I'm gonna get my cats a cat tree, and I want it to be huge. I want it to be everything they could ever hope and dream for, especially with me getting a dog. I don't want them to feel like put out because I'm getting a dog, because I love them so much. And my cat MJ, she is my world. My other cat Loki, he is more like kind of like to himself, and he was my sister's cat, but then she ended up finding another cat on the side of the road, and he kind of became her baby. So I adopted Loki. I do want to get them a cat tree because they've never had one. I've never thought to get them one, but me and my friend are going to PetSmart at some point before I get my dog to find like little things. I'm like gonna go see if they have any cat trees there. I don't know. I've like been into PetSmart maybe one time in my entire life, but if they don't have any, I'll just go to Walmart and see if they have any. But you would think PetSmart would have some. I also have posters I'm kind of looking at, but I honestly don't know where I'm gonna put those unless they go behind my bed. But I would love to have some Marvel posters. I love Marvel. The shows WandaVision and Hawkeye would be like awesome to have somewhere in my room, or obviously the new Spider-Man movie. That poster could be awesome too, or just any Spider-Man poster. I don't care. I love Spider-Man. So we have a family dog. His name is Peter Parker. I named him. So my cat's name is MJ. His name is Peter Parker. I love Spider-Man. I already got my new bedding. Ooh, perfect. I don't need new curtains. Lamps for bedside tables. I do have that on here that I need to get. I have one. I do have 2 rugs already, and I just don't know. I think those are gonna have to go in the bathroom because I don't have any rugs in my bedroom actually. I have 2 rugs and they're in my bathroom. They were in my bedroom, but I ended up putting them in my bathroom because I didn't have any rugs in my bathroom. But now we're gonna move over to the stuff I have to get for my dog. Why did I do this to myself, Loki? Her name is Lola May. If you haven't watched the show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that's where I'm getting this from. I'm not gonna tell you why. But it's not somebody's name. It's like the first word is something and the second word is somebody's name. But anyway, so I have to get her a car seat, and that might not make sense now, but when you figure out like what kind of dog she is, then it will. So I have to get her a car seat. I have to get her a leash, a harness. I'm not gonna get her a carrier actually because she's gonna have a car seat. Actually, should I get her a carrier? I don't know. I'm assuming not. I have to get her a crate, a bed. I'm probably gonna end up getting her 2 beds, one for in the crate and one for outside the crate. I have to get her puppy food, joint oil, toys, shampoo, conditioner, a playpen, a brush, a toothbrush, teething toys, collar with ID tag, and lick pads. That's gonna be so much, but I'm so excited. Maybe I will just show you what she looks like. No, I'll make you wait. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make you wait. But we are so excited to be getting this puppy. I don't necessarily agree with getting dogs from breeders. I don't know. There's like I've not done enough research on it, but I used to volunteer at an animal shelter, and when I do have my own home, most of my dogs will be coming from there. So I don't know if I'll ever get another dog from a breeder, but this was the dog I've wanted since I was 5 years old. So finally getting her now, and I'm hearing you. I hear what you're saying about getting dogs from animal shelters, and I am. Just not yet. I can't right now. But I will, I promise. All right, everyone, good morning. Welcome back. I'm sorry I didn't end up showing you the basement last night. We had things going on, but I was told that it should be done within the next 2 weeks. So the reason it was taking so long, that is completely resolved and we are done with that now. So we're locked in. Okay, so it should be done in the next 2 weeks. So that means if you have been following along, that it should be done before I get my puppy. Thank God. But let me show you the progress. I can't exactly remember everything that was done like the last time I showed you it, but there's been a lot of progress. So we'll just see, you know, what's really going on. Again, these were the stairs that you come down from the main part of the house from. And then this will be the laundry room. Obviously, we don't have those yet, like the washer and dryer, but everything else is done in here. So really glad about that. And then nothing has been put up in here yet. We are waiting on the painters to come back. So we're still waiting on the painters, the countertops, and the plumbers. So keep that in mind. And then there's my microwave. But these are the cabinets for the kitchen. Obviously, this fridge will go in there. But obviously, there's no countertops because we're still waiting on them. And then the sink will go right here. But I'm so excited. That's really a perfect spot to put my stand mixer. And look at the light. That's really so pretty. And then we don't have obviously any of the furniture in here yet, but that will come with time. I said yesterday that I'm just like, I wanted everything to be done right when I moved down here, and that's just not gonna happen. So it's not the end of the world, but we'll get it done as soon as we possibly can. But that's it for this room. And then, I don't know if I showed you the new doors. I honestly might have, but they look stunning. I don't even know if I showed you the whole doors, but they were just like crusty and old and gross. So this is my room. Again, it's yellow. There's my fan. So pretty. We did attempt to clean this window, and it turns out we don't have a glass cleaner in this house, so I'm gonna have to buy some. But it's just looking so good. It's literally looking so good. And then this is the main thing that I'm so excited to show you is the bathroom. Look at this. Oh, period. I still haven't gotten my medicine cabinet thing because my bathroom's kind of small, so I am gonna need something to like put a lot of my stuff in. So we're gonna put that there. That's why there's a hole in the wall. And then these were both put in. And then obviously the shower door. I don't know if I even showed you the shower. Like, this is literally insane. I think I did, because I think I did talk about the shower. That's obviously there because people are working, and the plumbers have to come back. Obviously, I don't have a toilet either, but it's looking so good in here. Like, look at these lights. Where's the other one? Oh. So good, literally so good. And then the closet, there's really been no update. They still have to come paint it, and after that, when the painting is done, I don't know actually what's coming last. I know the countertop people are coming Monday, so today is Friday, and they're coming Monday, and so that will be done first. I'm also getting a kitchen island, and so that's gonna be one of the last things that gets in here because I don't have so much countertop space, you know. So it's gonna go like right here, but that, I don't really know when that's coming in, so we'll have to see about that, but this is the update for right now. So I might only have like 1 or 2 more. I'll have 1 more of everything when it's finally done, and then me moving everything in, so. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna like try to like tell you as much as I can of everything that I'm thinking I want in my room, and I'm gonna put pictures up here of everything like when we were talking about it. So I thought this would be fun to like look back on and like see if I actually bought everything I wanted, or if I was able to execute the vision, you know? So I'm making my phone out because this is kind of like my wish list. I guess we could do with what I already have. So I have, we'll start like right when you walk in the room. I'm gonna have a reading chair right there. I don't have this yet, but I want one of the like red like circular reading chairs. I'll put the picture up here obviously. And in this corner I'm going to have, obviously the chair is going to be in the middle. I'm going to have a lamp situation. I will need light obviously to read. And then I'm thinking about putting, I was just going to get a new wall bookshelf, but I have these black shelves. They're right here in my room, and I think I'm just going to bring them with me. I'll put pictures up of all of them that I have in my room. I absolutely love them, and I don't know why I didn't consider that. I just thought I'd leave them up here. I just never thought about like taking them with me, but I think I'm probably not going to take all of them because I have these, and I have some over here, and I also have some right in front of me. So I probably won't end up bringing all of them, but I'd like to bring some of them. I also have this bookshelf. It's right here. I don't know if you probably can't see it very well, but I'm gonna, like, I probably am gonna have that in my room. I haven't decided if I'm gonna take it or not. I don't know if it'll look good in the area that I want to have it. But it houses all of my books on my TBR. So I'm gonna, if I don't take that, I'm gonna have to get something else. So there's like no reason for me to not take it, I guess. But I don't know where it's gonna like look good in there, you know? But I obviously need my TBR books, and I don't want to have them just on my regular bookshelves because then I will never like think about reading them. Like I have them on a separate shelf because I know like you have to read these before you go buy anything else. So I'm gonna have to either like figure something out. I did like the cart idea, but I already have a shelf. Like I don't need to go buy a cart because I have a shelf, and it's cute. Like I like it. I just don't know if it's gonna like vibe with everything else I have going on. I'm thinking that that's kind of what's gonna go in that corner, and then right next to that will be my bed area, and then I bought my nightstands. I'm not like in love with them. I think the countertops kind of are giving kitchen, but I don't hate them, and I've never had anything like that. And if I end up not liking them, like it's not that big of a deal. Like I don't tend to care about like furniture like that. I do have a nightstand right here, and it is so small, and I only have one too because this room is so small. I can't have two. So this bed is the one that's going downstairs, so I'll put pictures of it and you'll see it, but it is going downstairs. The nightstand is not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it if I don't. Like we might just throw it away. It's like, it's pretty old. I built it myself. It's just, it's nice. I like the color, but it's not gonna go with everything else. So that's kind of just like gonna be what's on that wall. I do have to get lamps for my side tables, but I don't know. I like the one I have already, but I don't know if I can find the same one, and I also don't know if I like care if they match or not. I feel like I might, but because like sometimes like something will bother me, but sometimes like it won't. Like I don't care, so I don't know. If I find like a really cool one, maybe I'll get like a lava lamp for the other one, and that wouldn't bother me. I used to have a lava lamp and it was awesome, so I might just get another lava lamp. But that's gonna kind of be that area. I would like to have posters going up, like two in like behind my bed, but I'm so indecisive on what posters I want. I know some sort would have to be Marvel. they honestly both might be Marvel. I do have a Stranger Things poster I bought when it was still happening and the ending didn't totally let us down yet, but it has now. So I'm going to put up the Stranger Things poster though. It's from season 4. It's a poster of Max, and I absolutely love it. Max is my favorite Stranger Things character, so that's not really gonna affect me, but I love Stranger Things too. So, and I already have that poster. I do have a bunch of posters already from, I like completely redid this room last year, and I took all of them down because I was like, I don't know. But this whole wall back here was filled up with posters, and this wall in front of me was too. I love posters. I still love posters. And then, so next to the bed on the other side is gonna be one of the Nathan James bookshelves. And I don't know if they're like the ladder bookshelves. I don't know what they're called, but you'll see them. I have been seeing everybody on Book Talk have these bookshelves, and I absolutely love them. They have been my favorite that I've seen so far, and so I knew I had to buy them, and I bought three of them, and I'm so incredibly excited to put my books up. I have my books in my closet right now, and you are not able to see half of them because the shelves I have right now are like pretty deep, so like I'll have a stack of books here and then I'll have to put books in front of it, so I don't even know what books I have at this point. Like I know if I've read a book, like not to buy it, but I can't see them, so it kind of sucks, but that's gonna change very soon. I do have over 350 books currently, and I'm a little worried about having to put all of them up there, but it's fine. I might end up having to get another one of the Nathan James bookshelves, but we'll talk about that in a second. So let's go over to the other wall. I'm going to definitely put another one of the Nathan James bookshelves right there. In the middle of that floor is going to be an entertainment center. It's my sister's right now, like it's at her apartment, so I'm not gonna have that for a little bit. 2 bookshelves are going on either side of that. Both are the Nathan James. They're exactly the same as the other one on the other wall, and so that'll be just more storage for my 350 plus books. Obviously I need the space. I'm a little worried honestly that's like with all of that it's not going to be enough, but I probably should get rid of some because I have a bunch I like will never read. So on the other wall, that's like the wall that's also like my closet wall, I'll have my desk. So you're currently sitting on my desk, but I love my desk. I need it to work. I need it to play games. Like I love my desk. I keep a bunch of crap on here, but it serves me well and I love it. There's so much room to put everything I need, and I don't know where I'd be without it. And then obviously I'll have my chair over there too. And I have a creeper mini fridge, like a Minecraft creeper mini fridge. It's a charged creeper, and I will probably put that next to my desk. It's not over here now, it's next to my bed on this side. And I'm using that as my other nightstand currently, like just to put stuff like, when I'm like before I go to bed. I put it over there, but I'm really excited to, because I don't know, I would rather have it next to my desk than use it as a nightstand when I'm getting another nightstand, so it's fine. I don't need it over there anyway. But that's gonna be it for my room. I just wanted to walk you through like everything that was being like put in places, and that's like literally the vision I have right now for everything. I don't have everything as of right now. I did plan on like just getting everything, but like before my room was done, but I am not gonna be able to do that because I did buy a puppy, and I know I told you that, but we have a lot going on with her, and not anything bad. I'm just like trying to prepare for her, and she's gonna be expensive, so I've gotta, like, with me getting her in general, but also like just herself, but also everything I have to get her, I'm not gonna be able to finish my room as quickly as I wanted to because I am getting her, and she obviously is living, like she has things that she needs, and I don't need necessarily to buy a reading chair right now when I like am getting a puppy. I'll also have to be giving her like 90% of my time, so I won't be reading as much anyway, but like right now when she's young. I'm still gonna be reading, guys, don't worry. You will be getting videos, but it's just not gonna be as much as I normally do because I'm gonna be a mother, and I'm already a mother to 2 cats, but they're cats, so it's like, it's fine. But anyway, I just wanted to update you on what's kind of going on. The cabinet people, not the cabinet people, the countertop people will be here on Wednesday. I think I might have told you Monday, but it has gotten pushed back to Wednesday, so today's Sunday. So I still have time to, I mean, I don't actually have to do anything. I'm just like kind of waiting on them to finish it, I guess, at this point. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just waiting on them, I guess, but they will be here Wednesday, and then we'll have to get the plumbing done, and then the week that follows we'll be painting, and then it'll be ready for me. So really excited about that, but I'll update you if I have any more updates. If not, this is the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching this moving vlog. Like, this has been like the most amazing journey I've ever been on. I'm so excited to be out of here. I'm so excited to be out of here, and it's definitely not gonna be done in the next video, obviously, because I'm gonna start right where we left off today with the next one, but maybe by the 4th or 5th one. Probably by the 5th one it'll be done and we'll be actually moving, but maybe I won't give you another moving vlog then. Maybe this will be the last one until I'm down there, because like, what am I supposed to tell you? But anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you in a book video. Go watch my book videos. They're so good. I love reading. If you don't like reading, I don't care. Still watch it. I love you. Bye.